Welcome back to the Ready to Rig channel, everyone. I'm back here at my buddy Jesse Lee's house. We got the ZR2 here, and I got a pile of parts that we're going to put on this weekend. So sit back, relax, and check it out. All right, so I got a pile of parts here. We got BDS, we got the 4-inch lift, we got the Bajakits, upper and lower control arms for the front. I might have to put spacers on, I don't know, because I'm still going to run the stock rims that I very much love. I'm going to keep those on. I got the Peak suspension, thicker, heavy-duty boots for the CV joints. I got my ADS cut because you know I'm still running that ADS shock package. I think we're going to start with putting on the upper and lower control arm today because I definitely got to get some measurements for Tyler out of ADS. So we're going to put that on without the BDS, and then we're going to take it off and then put on the BDS suspension, and then hopefully I'll have everything ready. So it's going to have the 4-inch lift with the ADS coilovers with the Bajakits upper and lower control arm. So I'm super excited. I'm basically doing that so that I can get a little bit more up travel because I have so much rubber underneath the wheel wells here. And call it sacrilegious if you want to go fast and you put on a bracket lift, but I don't care. Scold me if you want, you know, but that's just what I'm doing. That's kind of what I'm going with. And hopefully in the future, we're going to take out this whole rear end, put in a 14 bolt, hopefully link it. So there's some 14 bolts sitting around this house. Actually, I brought one from Jordan, Lost Sasquatch. He actually gave me one. So we might make that one look all nice, put a 14 bolt in the rear and put a 2500 or 3500 front diff because those are still IFS. I don't know if you guys know that Chevy still stays IFS all the way through their 3500 trucks. So what I really want to do is put one of those in there. We'll figure it all out, but for now we're just doing what we have here, which is the fun stuff. All right, so finally got everything out of here. I got the stock ZR2 lower and upper out of the truck, and I'm gonna throw in these beefy Bajakits lower and upper control arm back in there. And this is just to mock up so that I can get the measurement from the top of this ADS shock. I'm gonna put that back in here, and I'm gonna measure full bump. So from here to there and to there, two different numbers. I'm gonna measure full bump and full droop with all this stuff in here, and that's just to mock it up to get some numbers to send to ADS and Tyler and everybody over there. And then I'm basically gonna just take this thing back out and then set up the BDS. All right, guys, so it's the next morning. Had to pack it up last night. It was getting a little too late to make a bunch of noise at Jesse's ranch here. So also we were getting measurements of the Bajakits, how much travel up and down and full bump, full droop and all that. And I forgot that in the instructions, this little guy right here needs to get cut off. So I'm cutting this thing off this morning now that it is morning and I can make some noise. So I'm gonna cut this thing off and then put the upper control arm back on, and then we can get true bump and droop, because this little stopping thing in the instructions, the Bajakit says cut that thing off. All right, so now I cut out this upper control arm stopper right here. This thing is out, and now we can get full bump and droop measurements. So here we go. All right, so I cracked open the CV here with the boot, the old boot, and I have new heavy duty boots from Peak Suspension. I'm going to put on the Bajakits axle that it comes with to lengthen this out, and then we're going to put it back on the passenger side that I've been working on to get the full measurement, just to make sure this axle doesn't bind and the CVs don't bind. So we're going to get full bump, full droop, and then take that off and then put the BDS kits on. Hopefully we'll get it all done today, maybe tonight. I know it might get dark out, but we're just gonna keep working on it. So One snag we did run into was this bearing right here is enormous, and this is what ADS has custom made basically to get through there to bolt onto the bottom, the bottom A-arm. I think this is no, not this. There's a bolt from, oh, they're right here. So these are the bolts that go to the lower part of your coilover, and this is too thin, and that bearing on the bottom of the ADS is a little bit too thick. So I don't have any misalignment spacers, so I think Jesse's literally gonna make them himself on this old school lathe, which is kind of cool. Hopefully I'll get some video of that. If I don't, sorry. But yeah, just gonna kind of mop all this up. Got some new grease. Gonna pack it all in and make that axle longer. So that's where we're at. Okay, so I'm caught in a little bit of a snag. I have the old axles. This is the ZR2 length. This is the Bajakits length right here. I'm trying to figure out how to get this axle out of the outer CV joint here. Now it looks like, let's see, this would be the outside just like this. And it looks like the inside CV. So anyway, clean this up. This grease coming out of here, what I wanted to let you know is this is a nightmare. I wish this upon no person. That was not fun. Cleaning this up. Luckily, Jesse has a situation over there where I could clean all of this up. Thank goodness, because it got everywhere. Grease everywhere. Be ready to have a mess. Just a few of the garbage grease napkins were in that over there. But anyway, so back to this. Jesse's telling me if I get something to hold this right here, and then I hammer on the top right here, this axle will pop out. Not 100% sure. Anyway, I'm still working on it, trying to get this out. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm doing my best. Judge me in the comments. I don't care, negative, positive, whatever it is. I'm trying to get this done on my own. Obviously, I have Jesse to help, but trying to figure it out. So continuing on, here we go. All right, so this was a difficult thing to do. Jesse figured it out. It's gonna pop out any second. He just did the other one, so that's where I was stuck. Got to bring in the big guns with the big hammer. Come on, do it for us on the video. He hates it when I video. Dean just showed up. He's our lucky charm. Oh, he pulled it out. I missed it. I was focusing on Dean. I can't believe it.
Just beat it with a hammer.
Okay, so I finally got everything cleaned up within the CVs. Everything looks really good and clean. Jesse and I inspected the cage, inspected the star. It all looks really good. Only a little bit of wearing. Like, let me get in the sun and show you. So you only really see, how can I, there we go. You can only really see some of the wear marks on here. There's no other wear marks on the bearings or the stars or the cage or anything like that. So it all looks really, really good. So I'm very happy with that. I've done my best to try to break these axles, and they look really good. So this is the stock one. Everything looks really, really good. So I'm happy about that. And now it's time to put everything back together. So just using a bunch of grease and shoving it all in there, and we're gonna pop it on the truck in a second here. At this point, I got everything back together, and then I just started hacking away at the frame to throw on the BDS kit. All right, here it is, a little late night, but I'm finally opening these boxes to get into fun stuff. So got to get the cross members on. Oh, this is a spindle right here. All right, well, I think the cross members are in here, but just finished up underneath. Ooh, I chopped this what is this, the lowest point of your front of your car right here. Chopped this thing off. Definitely need to chop that off a long time ago. It got smashed. Chopped the rear bracket, the front bracket right here. So same thing on the other side. I did that, and then chopped this, and finally gonna dig in and install these brackets. So here we go.
I'm stopping this video right there. Two things: this video is getting way too long, and B, this is not a how-to install video, and 3, I know all you really want to see is this new suspension at work.
Thanks for watching the video, everyone. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think.